Hi everybody, it's Tuesday. Oops. Tammy Yo-Yo Max 12 wanted to know what the magazines were on my coffee table, so I'm going to show them to you. This one, Cuisine at Home. Look at that piece of pie, doesn't that look good? And Cooks Fall Entertaining. This one's from Cooks Illustrated, America's Test Kitchens. And there's the December issue of Cooks Illustrated, America's Test Kitchens. And the last one was Cuisine at Home, Family Favorites, last month's issue. I have a terrible time with those magazines. More than twice. Because their covers, for example, this one, Cooks Illustrated, their covers are all the same, and I can never remember if I have it or I don't have it. And more than twice, I've purchased the same magazine, brought it home, all excited, and already have it. Have you ever done that? Michael, my trainer, was in a flurry today because he had one of those young women that go to clubs, come in, the young ones that I'm talking about that wear, well, not so much the lycra anymore, but you know what I mean. The ones that, as far as I'm concerned, don't need to be there, but I guess, if that's how you want to look, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that. And you probably have to go to a club to work out, to look like that to start with. Although some are just born that way. Anyway, this young woman was at the front desk, and she was talking about maybe joining the club and what she needed from a gym. And she was telling Michael, who's like, he's solid. He's built like a fire hydrant, like a tight end in football. You know, the guys with no necks? Yeah, I said tight end. Anyway, he's talking to this young woman who says to him, yeah, I just want to, do some cardio and aerobics and stuff. I just need to tone a little bit. And I looked over at him because he hates that. And I could see his neck starting to get red and his eyeballs starting to swell. And he says to her, there's no such thing as toning. You have to do the whole thing. You have to do the free weights, you have to do the machines, you have to do aerobics, you have to do cardio. She says, well, I just want a little definition, just some. I don't want to bulk up. I thought the roof of his head was going to explode right off. He absolutely hates it when somebody says that because there's no such thing. He said to her, women can't bulk up. They don't have testosterone. You have to use the weights and the machines to make definition in your muscles anyway. Women can't bulk up. She says, well, just a little tone. So he says, what do you mean by that? Well, she says, I'd like to get rid of the heaviness in my arms here. And he says, then you have to cut back on your food to have your weight go down. I'd just like to tone a little. I should go in on Thursday and say that to him. Hey, Michael, I'm tired of all of this strenuous workout. I don't want to sweat anymore. I just like to tone a little bit. I think maybe I'll try that. I'll tell you what he says when we're done. This was day 8. I'm not sure how many more I can do in a row. The comments are daunting, but I love every one of them. That's it, that's all.